times and the laws were to be taken out of the hand of the little horn, Daniel 7:25. And the first beast has life for 42 months, Revelation 13:5. At the end of the same period, the leopard beast was himself to be led into captivity, Revelation 13:10. Both these specifications were fulfilled in the captivity and exile of the Pope and the temporary overthrow of the papacy by France in 1798. Therefore, we've just shown biblically that the same characteristics of the little horn power in Daniel chapter 7, which is identified as the papacy, is the same beast as we find in Revelation chapter 13. There was a time when Protestantism had the courage to say that the little horn of Daniel 7 is the papacy, the Antichrist. They even hewed it in the stone above the portals of the Rathaus in Nuremberg, but today they are silent. And here we find that this public building, you'll look at the description at the top, you'll find in the first beast there's a lion with 2 wings, and then on the other side we find, what comes after the lion? We find a leopard. And then we find another beast, which is the leopard with 4 heads. Sorry, apologize, let's go back. We find a lion, okay, and what comes after the lion? And then what comes after that one? We find it's the leopard with the 4 heads. Okay, and then what comes after that? We find we have the beast, okay, the beast, the iron beast, and out of the beast comes 10 horns. So we find Revelation 13 is the same as Daniel chapter 7. But we also find that in Revelation 13, we also have the same characteristics of that beast as we find in Revelation chapter 12. So let's compare. In Revelation chapter 12, we have the dragon in 3 phases. We have phase 1, Satan, Revelation 12:7 and 12:9. We have phase 2, pagan Rome, under Revelation 12 verse 4 and Revelation 13 verse 2. And then we have phase 3, which is papal Rome, in Revelation 12:6, 13, 14 and 17. We also find that they have 7 heads and 10 horns. Revelation 12:3 and Revelation 13:1. Pursues and persecutes the woman for 1260 days in Revelation 12:6 and 14 and Revelation 13 and 5, and deceives the whole world, Revelation 12:9 and Revelation 13:8, 1 and 2. So even though in Revelation chapter 12 we find a dragon, and in Revelation 13 we find a composite beast of the lion, the bear, the leopard and the nondescript beast, we find that they have the same characteristics. Revelation 12:16, and the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. During this phase, we find that it's during the 1260 years, and we find it was the papacy that was persecuting the woman. So this phase of the dragon, okay, is or was the papacy. Revelation 12:17, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. So again, we find when we study Revelation chapter 12 that we find that the dragon is representative of Rome in its 3 phases or 2 phases, and also Satan. Now, we also find that this beast in Revelation 17 and the beast in Revelation 13 is the same beast. So we've already identified that this beast in Revelation 13 is the same as Revelation 12. We also identified it's the same as the little horn power in Daniel chapter 7. Therefore, based on the evidence that will show you it's the same beast in Revelation 17, is the papacy. Can you see the connection? Therefore, the beast and the woman in Revelation 17 is the papacy, or modern Babylon is the papacy. I hope that's clear. Let's examine what the Bible has to say. The beast has 7 heads and 10 horns, Revelation 13:1. The beast has 7 heads and 10 horns, Revelation 17:3. It's a blasphemous in Revelation 13:1 and blasphemous, Revelation 17:3. Persecutes the saints, Revelation 13:7. Persecutes the saints, Revelation 17:6. We also find it slain with a deadly wound, Revelation 13:3. And we find there is a phrase called is not or no longer exists in Revelation 17, verse 8. We find that the beast revived or the wound healed in Revelation 13:3. And then we find in Revelation 17:8, we have what is yet is, shall ascend out of the bottomless pit or place of death. All the world wondered in Revelation 13:3, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, Revelation 17:8. Names not written in the book of life, Revelation 13:8, and names not written in the book of life, Revelation 17:8. Therefore the beast and the woman on Revelation 17 is the papacy. Why do we have a woman on the beast and not a woman in Revelation 13? I believe that in Revelation 17 we have a more detailed picture of the papacy. We find the religious side being the woman, and then we find the political side being the actual beast that she is riding. Fornication. The judgment of the great whore with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. What is fornication? Past tense and will be future. The woman Babylon of Revelation 17 is Rome. The Great Controversy, page 382. Kings and rulers and governors have placed upon themselves the brand of Antichrist and are represented as the dragon. Testimony to Ministers 38. The judgment of the beast, the whore of Rome, with whom the kings, rulers and governors, symbolized by the dragon, have committed fornication. Fornication is an unlawful relationship, prophetically the combination of church and state. Okay, we see that? Let's reiterate that again. Fornication is an unlawful relationship, and then prophetic fornication is an unlawful relationship between church and state. Spiritual whoredom and fornication. There are 3 ways of spiritual whoredom or fornication. By the practice of idolatry, which is spiritual unfaithfulness to Christ. Ezekiel 16:17. Thou hast also taken thy fair jewels of my gold and of my silver, which I had given thee, and madest to thyself images of men, idols, and didst commit whoredom or fornication with them. And also look at Ezekiel 16:15-29. So fornication involves idolatry. Point 2. Fornication is friendship of the world. And do we have friendship with the world? By the church becoming friendly with the degenerate world. James 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is what? Enmity with God. And point 3, fornication is church and state together. Fornication is an illicit union when kings or rulers or civil powers of the state unite with the church or support the church. It is an unlawful union. It is spiritual fornication in the sight of God. Jesus is the husband of the church. If she receives favors or unites with one who is not the husband, it is spiritual adultery. The beast, the whore, the papacy, unites with the kings, rulers and governors that are symbolized by the dragon, and who with the papacy will form an image of the beast, first in the United States of America. Let's look at Ezekiel chapter 23, verses 2-21. Son of man, there were 2 women, the daughters of one mother, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and there were bruised the teats of their virginity. And the names of them were Aholah,